Up until now, all of our examples have assumed a business process consisting of 3 stations. In this movie, I will show you how to add more stations to the process. The good news is that all we really need to do is add information about the station's average processing time, standard deviation, and capacity. The code we've been using can bring that data in with no problem. My sample file for this movie is chapter 0504, and you can find it in the chapter 5 folder of the exercise files collection. Let's go ahead and add information for our next 2 stations. They'll be named, as you might expect, stations 4 and 5. So in cell A8, I'll type 4, which is the first new station identifier, then have a mean of 12, standard deviation of 2. The next station is 5, and capacity of 1, so it can handle 1 customer at a time. Then for station number 5, we'll have a mean of 14, standard deviation of 4. The next station is -1, and remember that's what we use to indicate that a customer has moved entirely through the process. And station 5 will have a capacity of 2. Now there's one more very important thing that we need to remember, and that is to change the number of stations. That's used in the code to determine how many members are in the station collection. So I will change the value in B2 from 3 to 5. If we forgot to do that, we would have gotten subscript out of range errors, and we would have had to look for the reason the code wasn't working. There are alternatives. For example, you could count the number of rows that contain information about stations using VBA, but I prefer this method for visibility.